What is up, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome to Change the F Up, where the format is never the same, and that's the we like it. I am indeed your host, Nate the Effing Great, and here live, not on the phone, again, is my lovely co-host, the lovely VicTori Belle.
Hello, thank you so much for having me in person.
Yes, and she's dressed up like Wonder Woman, so for those of you that want to see Wonder Woman, come down here. And we have not one, but two special guests here. We have the Mistress of Witchcraft, Miss Celeste, right over here.
Hello.
And we have the Master of the Coffin himself, the man behind Deadgar's Dark Coffin Classics, the man known as Deadgar.
How you all doing?
Apparently he's going Jersey tonight. So we are here at the Milwaukee PopCon, and, well, let's talk about that first. How was the first day for Milwaukee PopCon?
We had a great time. It was a good time. A lot of old fans came by to see us. As a matter of fact, a lot of fans from Super Friends Fan Fest came to see us. Actually, where I met you, and we had a great time. Celeste?
Yeah, there's a lot of cool celebrities here, a lot of cool vendors, lots to see and do. A lot of rooms. I got lost.
She did get lost. But yeah, and we got to MC a little bit, and we're excited to MC again. We're bringing our own material, I think, tomorrow, so it's gonna be crazy.
Well, we don't need those copyright laws going in, so.
What's those?
But you have to take me so literally, don't you, Deadgar? It's one of those things where it's right across from where Deadgar and I met up, and it's really crazy how it almost been 6 months, I think, since we first started talking, and it's crazy.
It's awesome.
Yes, I think it started because I told you I had to take a picture with your belt.
That's right, I do remember that.
Oh, yeah, that's right. You were carrying that belt around. What was that belt from, anyway?
That was from when I was the Squirt Circle Podcast Heavyweight Champion,
okay,
which I unfortunately lost about a month or two later. But I'm going to gain it back in the next couple weeks. So.
Okay, I was going to say.
For those of you that are fans of the Squirt Circle Podcast, we have a best of 5 series going on, so be sure to tune in on that on Wednesday. But also on Wednesday, you want to check up on Change the F Up, where the lovely Victoria and I will be talking about one of our favorite shows, that being Stranger Things.
Oh, yes.
I
Warning,
love that
this
show.
will contain spoilers, so.
Yes,
Such
we're
a
going to
good show.
spoil the whole show for everyone.
Good,
so
do it.
If you haven't watched it,
Watch it now.
watch it. Deadgar, don't watch it if you haven't watched it.
No, he should watch it.
Oh, no, I meant, don't listen. Sorry, don't listen.
Don't watch the
Because we
show.
will
even though
ruin
it's-
it. And it's going to be fun.
That's what you should watch it.
It's a good show.
So good.
3 on 1, and yet the one has not seen it. He's seen every other movie known to man, but not.
Well, okay, I'll watch it.
Peer pressure.
Oh, okay. And we have it official now. You heard it here first. So. But one of the things I wanted to talk about is that finally, after so long, we finally get the trailer release. Yes, for those of you that have been waiting for it, we get the one, the only, Marvel's Black Widow. Wait. Marvel, get on that, please.
They need to release the Black Widow.
They do need to release it. No,
But it'll never happen.
Sadly,
I think
I
it
wouldn't
will.
doubt it.
I don't think so.
No, honestly, we're here to talk about the Wonder Woman movie that's coming out next year, June in 2017. I did actually put it on my Facebook that I made the joke that says, well, it's about time Tori's movie came out. Jeez Louise. And the first thing I got from you was not only a little heart emoji but also it was just like, this is so cool.
It was an epic trailer, and it looks amazing. I'm so excited.
Oh my gosh, for those of you who have not seen it, go check it out. It looks flat out amazing. Wonder Woman, the only good part of Batman vs. Superman. I'm sorry.
It was. I agree with you on that. She came in and saved that whole movie. Seriously.
I know, I agree. It's one of those things where they had such bad build-up, bad tension, and for those of you that want to check out my Batman vs. Superman remake, it's still on here on the Squirt Circle Podcast page. But yeah, it was just one of those movies I thought was going to do so well, but then when I get into it, it's just like,
They did too much.
They
did too much.
well, somebody actually...
Lex Luthor was the worst part of the movie.
You think so?
It made me so mad.
Well, Jesse Eisenberg is not no Lex Luthor.
No,
I'm
he's
sorry. Just does not work. But, yeah, Wonder Woman's finally getting her own solo movie. I think this could be a redeeming factor for DC. I think after Batman vs. Superman and Suicide Squad kind of... I don't know if Suicide Squad really tanked, but I think it kind of fell short from
On a
that.
personal note, I think it kind of tanked.
Well, everybody's got... I wasn't going to go that far, but it wasn't as
a big follower of that. I just I didn't really care much for the Joker, even though he didn't have that big, he wasn't really involved a lot in the movie. I just it's not Heath Ledger.
no. Or Jack Nicholson for that
Right.
matter.
Jack Nicholson is phenomenal with his twisted ways of bringing the Joker character.
Yes, but now, like I said, we finally get Wonder Woman as a solo movie. I'm hoping that her hopes do not get crushed as soon as we see this movie. But the trailers look amazing. It looks like it's going to have a great backstory. Fortunately, with DC, the way that they've been doing it, I've just been, DC needs one redeeming movie right now.
I think it's going to happen. I really do. I think Wonder Woman is going to be their movie.
All right.
Which I actually, not only me, but I know a lot of people have been, wanting to see this. So.
Yeah, I'm excited to see Chris Pine and Gal Gadot go off. Chris Pine is going to be, her like love interest, the American man who somehow, I don't know how he's going to get on the island, but they're going to be on the island.
This is pretty much
looks like in the previews they showed him saving her, which she probably won't really enjoy at first.
Well, if you've seen the TV series Lost, they find a way to get on the island. It's, maybe they're going to base it off there. Who knows? Yes. But honestly, there's still quite a bit of movies that are coming out for this year. Star Wars Rogue One is coming out in December.
Yes.
Doctor Strange just came out recently.
I've seen it.
I have not gotten a chance to see it.
You said you were going to see it.
I was going to, but unfortunately,
Bad, Nate. Bad.
I will try to watch it
I drank too much of that when I was 16.
within the next week, and we'll try and do a show about that. Because,
I told my mom I had the flu.
well,
It was
obviously,
trippy. It was a trippy movie.
I can imagine it was. After seeing the trailers, I'm like, that could
Don't do drugs and go see this movie.
Predator was on cable.
Really?
Yeah, it's trippy. It was good. It was good. I liked it. I think critics gave it a B minus. I agree, a B.
One of my
is nice.
skateboard friends
Strong
started
B,
dating
not a
this
B
rich
minus.
chick.
So they're not average, but definitely above average.
It was good. Yeah, it was a good movie. It was worth seeing. And again, don't do drugs.
Darn it.
Not just like don't do drugs. It's just like don't do drugs. Just see that movie.
Drugs don't affect vampires, so I guess not.
This is true.
So hard.
We got Rogue One, and I came in as Edward Kenway from Assassin's Creed, which is coming out in December 21st. Looking forward to that. The trailers look amazing for it. The way they're building up the observatory, the way they're building up the two stories, one from like the real life scenarios and the one from like almost like the video game scenarios. Flat out awesome. It legitimately looks like if they took the game and turned it into a movie, that this is what it was going to be.
It should be really good.
I am hoping.
And he was in prison, right? They're having him in prison.
I believe so.
I'm pretty sure he was. I remember watching my brother play the game. Sadly, I'm not a gamer, but I loved watching it and seeing them flip backwards, like into like off these tall buildings into like hay or something.
Yep.
And like the trailer shows him flipping backwards, and I was like, oh my gosh, that's the best part of the game. He just flips backwards into everything.
That's
actually one of the things I always love doing in Assassin's Creed Black Flag game, because every single time they'll just tell me just do this to dive into the haystack. I'm like, okay, why not?
You wouldn't even be anywhere near it.
Oh no,
once in a while.
And we'll spit on it.
he doesn't eat, he drinks. Yeah, we all know that you guys are going to be going crazy a little bit afterwards.
What's going on?
Not me.
Oh, yeah?
I never get crazy.
Oh, you never
I'm very, very professional in everything I do.
Oh, so was that professionalism a few weeks ago when you were calling me out about the vampire thing?
Oh, no, that was just...
I think we need to address that on the floor right now.
No, that's okay. Let's address this. This is good.
So a couple weeks ago, we did... that was during the time we did the England's Awesome series? What it was?
I'm sorry.
Yeah, England is awesome.
We were talking about
England is awesome.
And
Kidneys every day.
made a comment about vampires that Deadgar didn't necessarily appreciate, which was, and I quote, that vampires needed to step it up.
Remember that when you're
And he would reply to me by saying, you have something against vampires? And you know what? Why don't you take over from that? Because
and metal stuff.
Well,
bark and gravel.
vampires have been scrutinized for years, for centuries, for decades, all the way back to the Book of Enoch.
Yeah,
people think that vampires
and
never
fucked up knees
existed,
when
you
you
know.
went to the
So if
playground
they were a
here
fictional
and laying rough.
creature,
And
they're
metal
not a
sides.
fictional creature
Oh, yeah.
if they were
Now they're
written
all,
in
like,
hieroglyphics of
ergonomic,
Egypt.
It's like, man.
If they're written in the
There's
Book
nothing
of
hot.
Enoch. What they are is they're actually
Oh, I like your
demons.
button.
And once in a while, one will cross through the dimensions and make it into our
That's a
world.
bloody mess.
Yeah.
And a lot of people like, yeah,
It's
okay,
the last
ha, ha,
one
ha.
on the
So,
thing for Fallout 4.
For years,
Well, my
they've had to
friend
live
was
in the
making
shadows, and they had to be
buttons, and
scrutinized,
he had the
and
whole-
you know,
he
and then you
printed
get these movies
had
like,
the
oh yeah,
whole
Bram Stoker, you know,
menu.
Bram Stoker's
10,
going to
you
come
know,
out
10
with
by 10 or
Dracula,
whatever.
which was actually a tale
It was like
of
last
Vlad,
one, luck, six
who
one
turned
down, like,
evil.
yep. Like,
and turned into
the
Dracula.
second time I played
And it
Fallout-
just
well,
built after
I
that,
played
and it
Fallout
built
4.
up and up and up until it got to the Twilight series,
Yeah.
where hey, let's make a teenage vampire movie, and they're gonna
It doesn't
sparkle.
even matter how bad you play or what,
Deadgar, why don't
skill
you
plan, but
sparkle?
when you shoot someone with
I
one
don't
bullet,
sparkle. I
and then
don't want to
it's a
sparkle.
critical
So
hit, so
Nate,
it zooms in all
you
crazy, and you
emphasized
see it
on vampires,
everything
the
explodes
movies.
in a
They
beautiful,
took a
awesome
dive
thing of
at
ribs,
when
bloods and
they
brains.
created
Twilight
the
Kids.
Twilight
Yes.
series.
I was like, man, this is just.
So you guys
this helps me
blame
do my
Stephanie
life.
I
Meyer.
just got.
All blame Stephanie Meyer. Is that
I think that's kind of where it's going, but I think it's also the people that created the Twilight series into a movie, because
I'm trying to emulate
I can understand that vampires can be attractive, yes,
Really?
but when they're being, you know,
really exciting.
basically,
like the most high-end like gaming tablet.
I'm trying to think of the right word to put
play,
this.
like, graphics and stuff.
They're basically being put out there as like these, you know, sex symbols. That's where it's just like,
Yeah, console all the
okay,
way.
hold on.
I never had a PC.
This is where I'm
I've never
having
had
an issue,
Wi-Fi.
because
We
you
have, like,
still
a
have to
PC,
have.
but it's not, we don't have
Because I
Wi-Fi.
know a lot of what vampires can do.
I'm
what is-
They have to be
like
seductive.
hardcore.
They've always been a
Exactly.
seductive creature.
But they can't be that seductive to where they sparkle, or whether they have to look like they have like these abs that look like they go on for centuries. But come on.
I'm okay with that.
I think that's where. Hey, wait a second here. I'm getting my abs back. But no, that's where I think True Blood came in,
My favorite.
and Vampire Diaries.
And the cats.
I mean, they came out with
Dude,
the
I've been-
good-looking vampires,
There's a game
but they
coming out on
also
Tuesday.
showed their cynical side,
On the, well, no,
especially in
Thursday's the
Vampire
11th.
Diaries.
The same.
Really?
You know, you
I
had
thought
the-
True Blood was
that
more
Skyrim
cynical.
came out.
I
Yeah.
think
The
the brother
HBO
and brother.
sex
It's a
series.
Bethesda game. Dishonored.
The brother
Dishonored's
and
coming
brother
out.
though
I
in
love
Vampire
Bethesda
Diaries,
games.
one good, one
Dishonored
bad.
2. I played Dishonored
So
1.
I think they're trying to
That's
save
like
the
my
whole
go-to
vampire
game
thing,
when I'm like,
you know,
I have a few,
and
like maybe 10
let's
go-to games.
make
where I
them
always-
more diabolical
I'm playing
again.
a PS2 game right now.
Instead of
Baldur's
Twilight.
Gate. The first
Yeah,
Baldur's
those
Gate.
were
I was
also
just playing Baldur's
both
Gate
books.
yesterday.
Just letting
The first
everybody
one?
know.
No,
Dark
Books,
Alliance?
Were they by
books
Stephanie
started
Meyer?
it. No,
There's
they
Dark
weren't.
Alliance.
But
Okay.
the
Which
books
is
started
different
the
worlds,
whole
right?
let's
And it's a
make
little bit
like
cooler,
paranormal
but it's still on
romance has been
PS2.
around
And
for
then on PS3,
and I've been
Champions
reading
of
it for
Norrath
quite some
and
time.
Champions at Arms. Two other games.
Paranormal
I was
romance
always an
novels are
Xbox
amazing.
girl.
Yeah, I've always
Yes, you
played
get some of the
PlayStation.
crazy, weird
Minecraft,
series,
Fable,
but
Skyrim.
I've
one of
always
these
been
days we're
Final
doing
Fantasy, that's why I
a
got
book.
PS
We're doing a book
PS
episode.
You know, the first
I
time
like
I'm gonna give you some books
And
three that are just
Have you ever
weird,
played
but
Beyond Good
I like
Evil?
them. And
Oh,
I
that's a
too.
really
I
good game.
liked
It's kind of like
Twilight,
an
and
adventure
Twilight was
This
made. You
green
gotta
haired
remember,
girl,
it
she
was
goes
made
and
for
takes
that.
pictures. It's like an alien
That
world.
genre
It's
was
supposed to save the world, and it's
when
like this sort of
I was in
dystopian
high school,
alien world.
and
It's really cool.
everybody read it for a reason. It was the high
You can
school
find it
romance novel
cheap. It was on the
turned
PlayStation
bad
2,
because
actually.
it's vampires.
PS2,
Now
I
you were in high
think.
school. Was that before or
I mean,
after I
I swore
graduated?
even like 5 years into my
I'm pretty sure that's
PS2
before.
was like
You're-
pretty much
you're
the
my
best
age.
games
Yeah.
I had.
love
My
Because I had
my
it,
father
you
always
know,
told me,
Pong.
don't play with your
Like I had
feet.
that. It came out in '73.
No, did you actually hear that episode? Like the
Yeah,
first
Dad brought
episode
home and- I
we
remember
did, I
I was 5 or
accidentally
6,
thought
I
that
was
she was
75
older than
or
me.
76.
You
And
thought I was
completely
27.
addicted
I don't
to
think
it.
so. No.
We
I
never had
honestly
video
thought that she
game
was about a
systems
year
that
older
were
than
new.
me
It
because
was
I'm
always
so
like
used to
years
hanging out with
later.
people that are,
Yeah,
you know,
because my parents, like, my mom
early
and
20s,
totally
30s, that
thought
kind
they
of
were
deal.
Okay.
But
Stupidest thing
when she told me, no, I'm pretty
Stupidest
sure
thing
I'm
ever is just-
younger than you, and she told me her age, like,
But she's
oh,
a lot of
damn.
them. They're like, she
Don't I
yelled at
feel
us
like
for
an
playing.
idiot?
I'm like, are you kidding me?
I just lost some
So
brownie
when I
points
was in
there.
high school,
Jeez.
I was a senior. Super Nintendo came out, and a few years
It's-
before that, and then I got it.
But yeah,
when
I
was a
did
senior,
forget
and
about the whole
I
True Blood and
wasted-
Vampire Diaries
not
deal, and I
wasted.
did get a chance to watch a couple
played
episodes of True Blood, and that definitely
all throughout
feels a
the
little more of what.
early 80s to mid 80s.
True
when I
Blood deals with the
roller skated
supernatural.
every
I mean, they
weekend,
deal with
Saturdays
not
at
only
Big Wheel,
vampires, they
Sheboygan,
deal with
from 12 till
werewolves, they
3,
deal with witches.
$2.50. sense.
You know, do you agree?
Berries, yeah.
Scary.
Oh yeah, True Blood was
beautiful
awesome.
cement floor.
I watched I think
Fun
5
for walls that had
seasons
lights in
of that,
them,
and then I
disco
kind
balls
of started
in the
to
middle.
fall off.
Playing all the best hits.
But,
It had the most beautiful fucking
1 second.
arcade. And
Go
when
for
Slow
it.
Song
I think I said hold on.
Yeah. Well, we had to do a pause because we had a little NC announcement that we had to make. But yeah, because Deadgar is the master of ceremonies here for PopCon.
Not me. It's everybody. It's a combined effort. Deadgar does not take the credit.
That's not what the poster said.
Well, that's unfortunately that's the poster. But as Nate would know, Deadgar is into everybody's into it. So even my shoes, even my shoes are into it.
His shoes announced a few things.
Yeah,
It was
they
hard
did.
to hear, but
Yeah, it did. I was trying to give them.
yeah, you were doing pretty good.
Dishonored 2 is coming out next week, and I
Well, we were actually talking about
if I
your
have the
show,
money, I'll
Dark
buy it the day it
Coffin
comes out.
Classics,
If I
and one of the things that
don't,
you
I'll
mentioned
probably
was the whole Wonder Woman versus Predator video movie that you had.
Phenomenal.
It looked phenomenal.
I do have 3 memory cards for
just,
PS2, and we just
it was
Joe's
incredible how
"There's
I was
no
talking
room."
to the guy
"What the fuck?" So we
who
went
played
through
the
it.
Predator.
And you know how when
And
you go into the
this
thing
was
and you
actually
you see all
going
the little
on
icons
before
spinning around in weird circles, and you're
Victory
like,
came into
I'm
it.
like, holy shit, I still have that. Can you say megabyte card? That's
Okay, I was talking to the Predator actually before Victory actually came onto the show before I met her.
Really?
And he said, well, I really would like to do
I
something
actually
sometime on
purposely
your
have
show.
not
And
been
I
playing
said, well,
PS4 games for
we'll
like 6
throw it
months.
around and
I
see what
played
happens.
Fallout
Well,
4.
Then
and I was like,
she
hey,
came on the
I'm
show
not buying any
and
more
we seen her
games.
Wonder Woman
I'm just
look,
gonna
and
play
we thought,
PS3, Fallout 3.
wouldn't
and
it be
I'm not buying
cool, because they
anything
got
until
Wonder Woman coming out in
Dishonored 2 comes
2017,
And I've been
wouldn't it be
not-
cool
I haven't
to
touched
do
my
a Wonder
PS4
Woman
in
versus
about 5
Predator?
months because I want to be.
And
Because
it just, I talked it over with her, and she said, yeah, it'd be pretty cool. I'd be in for it. I talked it over with him, and he says, yes,
I don't want to
definitely.
spoil it. I'm like,
So it just kind of, everything fell into place, and we actually were able to do it.
And I've been playing
And
PS2
it was,
with
like I said, it was probably one of our best shows of the year, because when we released it,
like Far Cry 3,
we advertised,
and I
we
bought
advertised it
PS4 for
like
Fallout
crazy.
4.
We
I'm
were
sorry.
just throwing it out there on Facebook, throwing it
Far
out
Cry 4.
everywhere.
It was a year after
And
it
when the
came
show
out.
released in
The day
Kenosha,
that
it was like
Far
we
Cry 4
got
came out,
the most
and I
hits
played it. I was like, that's
out
the
of
first time I played
everything. It was just
new
like
game
major
that
hits.
I
And
loved on PS3,
the next day,
and I played
program
on
director
PS4,
called me up and
and
says,
it was
phenomenal.
so good,
He
dude.
says, phenomenal. I watched your show last night. He says it was awesome.
Like heartedly addicted.
Hearing that come
So
from
I'm
a
like,
program director,
Dishonored,
I
the
was
last
like,
one was on PS3.
tickled.
And the Bethesda game. It's like, dude.
Now, is there any chance that we're going to see any more verses on your show? Maybe Wonder Woman versus anybody, or maybe some more horror movies?
Actually, our motto is we always try to outdo the last show. We always try to outdo the last show with a better show. And she's been bringing so many different looks to the show that I actually think we got something in the makings that is going to be really good.
Go figure.
Actually, we're going to be in November. We're going to be doing the Maleficent show.
Yes.
And we're not going to release any because we've been talking about it. So it's like mum's the word. When we release it, you guys will see what it's all about. But I think what we've been talking about, what all of us have been talking about for girls, I think what we got planned for the Maleficent show is going to be really good.
Because you're like,
I imagine it's going to be really good, especially if you got an amazing actress like my co-host.
Yes. Well, all the girls, Maliva is phenomenal.
Everybody's
Yeah.
really good.
Yeah.
And we'll have a special guest band on that episode, too.
you're a kid, man. That's
Am
like
I allowed to say it? Yeah, I guess
Yeah,
I
you can say it.
Sunspot, Madison's Sunspot is going to come on. They're a paranormal rock band, and they're going to be on. So it's going to be a crazy show.
So we're actually starting to put that together, starting to game plan it because it is coming up very
They were
soon.
always like,
They come up way quicker
Yeah.
they were
than
going
you
like
think.
that.
Yeah.
Like, oh, it's next week already.
Right.
No.
So and something like that we want to carefully put together because we want to execute it right.
With like one or two other friends.
You also mentioned that next year you're going to be taking Deadgar Coffin Classics on the road.
Yes, we are. We're going to be doing
I'm
probably.
really bad at
We're going to try and do as many events as we possibly
Joe
can
played
do.
Minecraft the first time, I think last Christmas with his
We're
cousin, or
gonna
no,
get it
his-
out
I'm
there.
sorry,
I know there's a place down in South Carolina. They really want us
11
bad.
at
This
the
guy
time.
has been
He's
hitting
like
me
little fingers, so
like
he's
every
really
couple
good at
days.
it.
Deadgar, are you
Joe's-
coming out? Are you coming out to
Joe's
South
been
Carolina?
playing
We
video
want to
games
see you
his whole
guys.
life, too. So he's, like,
Scarecon
doing
out
this
in
shit.
Massachusetts wants
Colin's
us
like,
out.
what?
out
Like,
there.
because
We were tossing around
all the
maybe
time.
Florida,
Kick
right?
gas
Yeah.
at it. And then Joe
Looking at a few
he just
Florida
jumped on there.
events.
He's like, blow up.
Trying to get out.
He's like, you know the buttons.
Yeah,
He's
and
like, go over there,
I've
play video
actually
games all the time,
been
and
talking
he
to
finally,
a friend of mine out
the
in
kid
California,
finally realized, like, oh, my
and
uncle
she was
actually
mentioning the
cool,
fact
like,
of trying to
Yeah,
get us
I
out for
only play video
California.
games on that game. I love
So
to play
yeah,
survival.
Ms. Monster,
And I have
awesome.
done some
Ooh.
awesome stuff on it.
That would be crazy.
Yeah.
And of course, we're
Yeah,
also staying
Joe was
local
digging,
too.
or Colin
Oh,
was
of
digging
course.
holes.
This is our
There's
home.
Joe was just
way too
running,
many
he found the
amazing
bomb.
conventions
So he used to just run
that
after
are
him,
just
bomb
right in
them
our
all.
backyard for us not to want to go
It's
to.
funny. But
So.
you know what?
Yeah.
I gotta go back.
So
Like,
we're-
I was just supposed to come and give you a
Yes,
shot. And it was
absolutely.
like, come back and
We're, yeah, this is our home base. This is our fans. We love our fans. It's all about the fans. If it wasn't for them, we wouldn't be here. So,
Looking forward to seeing you.
but yes, we are going to take it on the road.
I gotta go.
There are fries on my chair.
Yeah, I'm kind of worried that while this is recording, we're just going to hear their conversation and our conversation mixed in the two. So it's going to be like two different.
Celeste is fried.
The puns because she's got fries next to her. And the death glare. Trust me, it's not the first time I've seen that tonight from her
Love you
towards
too.
Deadgar. So
Towards Deadgar. Always, sadly. Are you
That's
guys
my
cute
I'll
and-
set you on fire look.
oh wow.
Don't
You should meet
tempt
my
her.
friend Max Beatty. I think you two would get along pretty well.
Really?
Yeah, because he says that a lot. He'll just say, "Either shut up or I will set you on fire."
Fellow pyro.
Oh
Who
man,
does that? Who said that?
my friend Max.
Oh,
Like especially when something in wrestling goes horribly awry, it just gets like, it's like if this happens, I will find Vince McMahon and I will set him on fire. It's like he'll turn you to crop dust though. I don't care. So Max, shout out to you, man, and also. Again, shout out to his YouTube channel, Agent Cooper, where he has his 13 Nights of Halloween, where he talks about the rise of the remakes. Awesome series. Definitely got to check it out. And I know he appreciates the shout out every time. And also, be sure to check out Deadgar's Dark Coffin Classics anytime. But here locally in Kenosha, where can they check you out, Deadgar?
Channel 14 at 9:30 p.m. on Thursday nights and on Sunday nights at midnight.
At midnight. Ooh.
Yep. But also, can I give a real quick shout out?
Please, by all means.
The Dedersons. VicTori and I are started a new show. It's actually called The Dedersons, hosted by Deadgar and VicTori Belle. It's a show that she is actually an actress on, and you want to take it over?
Yeah, sure. It's now going to be aired. Season 1 is totally complete. It's for sale on DVD right now. If you find the Dedersons Facebook, just the Dedersons on Facebook, you can either pick it up or you can watch on your local Kenosha station, Channel 14. All of Season 1 is going to be playing every week, right? One episode per week on Fridays and Mondays.
Right.
And basically the Dedersons is kind of take off the 60s sitcoms, kind of like the Munsters and Leave It to Beaver and all these other different old sitcoms. It's shot in black and white, and it's about a family of zombies trying to survive after the apocalypse happened. And they're zombies now, but there's also humans, and it just, everybody kind of doesn't mix good together, but it's a lot of hilarious
Especially Mayor.
laughs. Yeah, hilarious laughs, some conflict and love interest. It's just a fun show for the whole family.
It is. It's very fun, and yeah, I'm glad that we got it on the Kenosha channel, and and what the premiere night actually is Friday nights at 6 p.m. and then it shows on Mondays at 3 p.m. and then again premiere night is on Friday again. So.
And what's really cool is that Deadgar and Celeste are both going to be celebrity guest appearances. Celebrity guest appearances in the season 2 second episode.
Is it second episode?
It's the second episode, but they're going to be kind of coming in throughout the season. So season 2, you're going to see some of your, local celebrities here in Kenosha mixed with the Rockford people. So it's really fun for me being on both shows and kind of getting to see that all both come together, the crossovers. It's awesome.
Yep.
So be sure to tune in to that, guys, and I think that's going to wrap it up for this edition of Change the F Up. But before we leave, we still have a little bit of business to take care of. That is indeed announcing tomorrow that it will indeed be the Disney Challenge between myself and VicTori Belle. This has been hyped up for at least about a month, so
We've had so many Disney shows.
Oh,
I'm
gosh.
so excited to finally see who's best. Who knows Disney better?
Oh man, this is going to be very interesting. And
This is
Throwdown.
interesting. This is really interesting.
And Deadgar is going to MC it.
he is going to.
Oh,
Deadgar
really?
and Celeste. Deadgar and Celeste have to pick.
Did you hear that, Celeste? We got our work cut off.
All right, we can do it.
All
Oh,
right.
I'm,
She's
I'm
confident.
fangless.
Just lost one. But I'm willing to actually raise the stakes up just a little bit. So how about that when this event is over, which happens tomorrow, you guys, here at the Crown Plaza here in Milwaukee, Wisconsin. Check it out. It goes from 11 to 4. Why not after 4 o'clock, whoever the winner is will get dinner bought by the loser.
Okay. Sure.
Should we shake on it?
Yep, we're shaking.
All right, it's official. You guys tune in tomorrow. Check it out. It's going to be a fun-filled night. So you can always follow VicTori Belle at VicToriClark04, Deadgar Winter at Deadgar Winter, and Celeste at
Monster Kids 13.
Monster Kids 13. Oh wow!
All you got to do is Google Deadgar. I don't have nothing. Just Google it. I pop up everywhere.
Well, that's my Twitter. Otherwise, look for Celeste Parker or Sorceress Celeste.
Sorceress.
Sorceress Celeste.
We're not even at the bar yet, and you're already getting tipsy.
Tongue twister.
Also, be sure to give a like to Deadgar Dark Coffin Classics on Facebook as well as VicTori Belle's. You can follow me on Twitter at NateFandGreat as well as the Evolved Productions 316 on Facebook, you guys. We will see you guys tomorrow. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Salutes.